Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm introducing it. It's your channel, but still, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you guys doing? I'm with the main man himself. A man who's just been on TalkTV, a man who's disseminated and annihilated and embarrassed his opponents. And it was two of them. It was a 2-on-1. That's something which hasn't been emphasized. There was two of them, belligerent individuals, cantankerous individuals, malignant actually as well, individuals. You dealt with them quite well, didn't you?
I mean, if you're going to ask me to praise myself. No, I think, alhamdulillah, I think it went well.
Yes.
I think, if I may say so myself.
Yeah. Is there anything you were surprised about? Before that, in fact, tell us about when you were going into the studio, how you felt, what was your experience with the whole thing?
I think that these type of scenarios, I don't know if it's done intentionally or, if it's unintentional, but they can be very, very intimidating.
Yeah.
To be very upfront, right? You go to a massive building, in central London, big studio. You walk in. Well, this is what happened with me. I walked in, and alhamdulillah, to be honest with you, I wasn't very, very nervous beforehand. Obviously you get feelings of, preparations and stuff, but alhamdulillah, we were preparing and stuff like that. So, alhamdulillah, Allah made it easy,
Yes.
right? So I got to the studio, and I actually want to mention this as a key point. Some people might wonder, whoever saw the interaction, why did he randomly raise the issue of shaking hands?
Okay. Yeah.
Remember when he randomly started speaking about shaking people's hands, women's hands, right?
Complete non sequitur.
Right. Completely irrelevant question. So there's actually context to this. When I got to the building, the producer actually told me that when you get to the building, this is a lady. Okay, ask for this lady. She's gonna come and get you. So I already had anticipated she's gonna put her hand out to shake my hand. Okay. So
you take one for the team, yeah? For the maslahat da'wiyah. Instead, you went like this.
So basically, don't blame me, guys, for what happened next. Yeah, I'm only joking. Yeah? So basically, what happened is, no, she came and she put her hand out.
Yeah.
I know there's loads of jokes coming in this guy's head. Yeah. So she put her hand out.
Yeah.
And this is not a difficult situation for us. People find this stuff difficult and stuff. We're about to go on TalkTV and speak to these people.
Yeah.
So I said, sorry, for religious reasons, I can't shake hand. And I was very polite with her, by the way. I didn't do it in a rude way. Very polite. She's taking me up. Oh, how's your day? Yeah, all good. This, that. How's your day, etc. Whatnot.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. So then we go up, and then it skipped my mind. I thought, imagine she goes.
You didn't give her number, did you?
Huh? This guy, bro. I said, imagine she goes and tells these guys that, he didn't shake my hand.
Yeah.
Bring that up in the interview.
Okay.
Right? Actually, I had to use the toilet, yeah? So he's going to make a joke out. Yeah? So I was thinking, even when I'm going to the toilet, I'm thinking, is she going to go and tell them that? Right? Not that I'm scared, by the way, but I had it in my mind. So Akhi, when he brought it up in the interview, I knew exactly what's going on. Like she this is my assumption, of course.
Yeah.
But my assumption is she told them, right? And they tried to basically hit it as a low blow,
Yes.
right?
And it was a very ineffectual low blow.
It was an ineffectual low blow that actually went back on them. People are saying,
Why
are
did
you
even mention
talking about this? Even non-Muslims.
For me,
say-
the way I saw that was that
Yeah.
this is how I interpreted it, bro.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think majority of people would agree, right? And if they don't, it's fine. I'm right, you're wrong. But here's what happened.
Yeah.
What I liked about this whole thing is that when you went into that discussion, bro,
Yeah.
it was everything that you planned before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
alhamdulillah.
everything that you strategized before.
I'll
Which
say
is
I'm better, alhamdulillah.
and better because what it was is that yes, of course you're on their show, they have an advantage. There's two of them for God's sake. I mean, and they're belligerent. If people have seen some of their stuff before, they're belligerent and low IQ as well, especially the guy with the long hair. The egghead and the spaghetti head. James Fail.
James Fail.
James Fail. That's why he calls himself James Whale. But the only thing enormous was the magnitude of his failure. Those two individuals, right? What was good about what you've done, bro? And this is a template for how I want everyone to deal with that. Because the first thing you did is you were, yes, concessionary, understanding, reasonable. Yeah, of course we don't accept the death of civilians. And that, for us Muslims, we have to make that clear. So you placated them a little bit and you sounded reasonable to the public. And that's important. And that's what we believe in. You didn't compromise on a single morality. Then you moved on to, however, what do you say about this? What do you say about that? And this counterattack strategy, bro, it worked perfectly.
It works wonders.
Because it's really like, and this is the key point for anyone who wants to go on this show or any other show. This is the key principle. The one who's asking the questions is the winner.
He's in control.
He's in control. Unless and only unless the one who's answering them is only doing so he can come back. I genuinely see it as like a boxing fight.
It is.
Or an MMA fight. You cannot take a punch. A question is like a punch without parrying and giving one back. It's a basic, classic counterattack strategy. When you started asking him questions and they were both on the back foot, helping each other, that's how it has to look. Because aesthetically, when the public are watching that, they're going to say, okay, he's asking the questions, he's on the back foot. He can't answer the questions. And that's what it looked like. And for about 2 to 3 minutes in the beginning, it was brilliant because the examples you were using was imageries anyone can associate with. It's like, okay, a boy, an 8-year-old, why would anyone accept that this is not terrorism? Being shot by an army. And this was a fantastic example because the West Bank doesn't have any Hamas in it. So generally speaking, I think the reason why this went well is because you had a really good game plan going in.
Alhamdulillah. And obviously beforehand, like for anyone, as you said, I mean, I don't know, like for anyone who's got any big things coming up, one of the things that I did try and focus on, I didn't intend on mentioning, but I'm only mentioning this for the benefit of the people, is dua.
Yes.
You have to make a lot of dua. And even you reminded me, you said, don't forget the spiritual aspect, do your adhkar, do your du'as and stuff like that, etc. So I was making a lot of dua beforehand.
Do you mean I reminded you, especially?
No, but I was making a lot of dua before and specific du'as.
Yeah.
Like I'll share one of the specific du'as that I made actually. Was Allah, when I sit there, please allow me to feel raha and sakina. Right? Not allow me to get by, allow me to feel comfortable, like I'm at peace here. And akhi, I'll be honest with you, I was at peace. When I was there, like honestly, I was not nervous.
What I liked about
I was
it, bro,
genuinely. It's from Allah.
The minutiae of that interview was really good as well. So, for example, you kept moving your face. I don't know if you practiced this on them. I'm not sure if you saw this. That's fine. But you were looking at them. You were doing these kind of expressions, and it just looked good. It looked like you were in.
I wasn't. By the way, I wasn't doing that as a.
You were looking like this, just like okay. It was like okay, whatever. And moving your head around. Do you know what I mean? Whatever that was. I think you practiced that in the mirror when you were in the toilet.
No, I actually didn't. I know you do that.
I do that, bro. I was in the makeup room. I'll be since we're being honest.
When
it was my turn,
I
was practicing how. Yeah, they do. And I was practicing how I sit down. I was doing this in the mirror. I was doing that.
I was just thinking about going on there, man, and trying to get in the zone. But like this guy's.
When Piers Morgan sees this, he's gonna be very in trouble.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, man. To be honest with you, like the main thing that I did want to mention is about that handshake contextual point.
Yeah.
And other than that, man, alhamdulillah. Like
what was good about it, bro, is people don't know how much you actually worked hard before that. You took this very seriously, and you knew that it was going to be seen by lots of people, and you game planned for it, you rehearsed for it. And what was amazing, because I obviously observed some of the rehearsals, was that a lot of the stuff that you did in the rehearsals, effectively you done in the show.
And the thing is, when we were discussing it and planning it, here's another thing about teams, and stuff. In your team that you work with, you need to have people who are really going to push you. Like some of the brothers, I don't know if we can mention their names, or maybe, I don't know if they
some of the brothers that were around us.
Some of the brothers, right? Mashallah, like they were fantastic.
Yeah, because we've done this like rounds. We've done like rounds.
And pressing and like
sparring rounds.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, man. It was very good.
It was good, and even the one-liners were funny. I loved that part where he was talking about don't be sensitive. What was it? What did you say? Don't be insensitive. No. That was good. That was I think everyone enjoyed that one. Don't be insensitive. And they were like, why? What happened in 2018?
He actually didn't know. But I thought he's gonna know. He was genuinely curious.
No.
So I said on your show. He's on my show, right? And then if the people see, if you can watch back, he goes red. He actually, his face color changes, and then he goes like this. He's like with his pen. I've watched that clip a few times.
And that's what people do. You need to understand that this is a. Look, I consider jidal and munadhara, I consider debating to be more of an art than it is a science.
No, it is an art.
It's
Of
an
course
art,
it's
bro.
an art. Yeah.
And I've always said this.
Yeah.
And so to get good at this art, you have to put yourself in those contexts.
Yeah.
And the little things mean a lot. So people say, why are you doing ad hominems? You've done little, your ad hominems, alhamdulillah, when I went Shmoli, like I was going
I mean, you know,
I was fighting below the belt.
Yeah.
Like the belt there was no belt with me. But do you know
No
what I
pun
mean?
intended. Huh?
But oh yes. And don't forget, there's a discount code. No one again. Yeah, there's a discount code. I'm not sure if you guys saw him and his daughter came out. His daughter's flirting with me on the video, Akhi.
Akhi,
Did you see the video?
By the way,
His daughter came out flirting with me. My wife was saying she was flirting. My wife,
Bro.
she's the one who sent me the video. She
Bro.
said the guy was flirting. He said,
bro, I cut that bit out, Akhi.
Did you cut it?
Yeah, I actually consciously, because I reacted to it.
Oh, yeah.
I consciously cut that bit out. I was like, what
She
on
was like,
earth?
oh, this and that. And then I was like, what's this?
Obviously, don't go and watch it, but
Don't
like,
watch the
just,
video.
Leave them.
But I was thinking to myself,
Yeah.
they're putting a discount code and they don't give me any royalties for this. Can I get can I become litigious here? Can I take them to court? Because I want some, if they're going to get money from me,
It's actually a
think
point.
about it, if they're going to send, sorry to say, and this is a tangent, but
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I mean, if you consider the fact, they are using me,
Mm-hmm.
sorry to say, but to advertise sexual products. Okay.
When people are buying these
that's what I'm
products,
saying. Like,
they're
so
writing your name.
When the Zionists,
Can you believe that?
when
They're
the
writing your
Zionist-
name.
When they're Zionist based, when the women are buying whatever they're buying, right? What the face they're gonna see is no. I mean, this is the case. If Shmoli's wife buys that product, right before she buys it, the face that she will have in her mind is my face. I don't know why you didn't tell me, because I would have taken a picture of my shirt off.
It's good, I didn't tell you that.
No, I mean, if
done that.
Shmoli wants
I've
the
done a great
Zionist
deed.
woman to see, you might as well see something more flattering than this situation. But that's something something else.
Yeah,
The point is, Akhi, it was good. The way you implemented the ad hominems. And ad hominems are not, people say, well, ad hominem fallacy, bro. People
You
say,
know, one
okay,
of the points you mentioned today was a very good point. You know,
Yeah.
in your recording.
Yeah.
About Nuh alayhi salam.
yes, إن تسخروا منا فإننا نسخر منهم كما نسخر.
yeah.
Quran, but that's the Shari thing.
Yeah.
I'm saying, look.
Oh, you're talking about
effectuality.
effectiveness of a debate.
Yeah, so
of course.
no, what I mean is
Yeah.
ad hominems are only problematic logically if you say you are X and Y Z, therefore.
Yeah.
But if you're just throwing out some obvious facts about the person, I'm not making an argument here. I'm just pointing to certain things for rhetorical and strategic effect.
Yeah, especially
That
if
is important.
if it's relevant to the debate.
And quite frankly, it's sticky in the minds of people. And people don't understand this.
Yeah.
Those people who would attack someone for doing, why are you talking about this, why are you talking about that? They're the same people who
They probably wouldn't have seen the video.
Of course not.
If you didn't do that.
Well,
Do you
these are
understand?
all
Like,
strategies
so
that
it's a
people have to
strategy,
put. It's
yeah.
a spice. It's like food. You get a nice meal and this and that, and then you put the nice spice on top.
Yes.
Obviously, you can't use that
Yes.
if the food is not there.
Yeah.
But I like the way you spiced it
Salt.
up.
It's like salt.
It was fantastic. Maybe a bit of curries,
Yeah, curries.
because you're Pakistani, right?
That's very racist. What's it called?
No. What's those things?
Once
Not
I
curries.
went to
What's the spice that you guys put in there?
garam masala.
Garam masala.
You know what garam masala is?
Yeah, whatever it is. I mean, you
Okay.
put it, but it's nice, isn't it?
It dropped on my face once. But yeah, that's another story.
Did it go into your eyes?
Yeah. It's the
Oh,
worst.
really?
Okay.
Subhanallah. But it's fantastic. When you put the spice on the food, you can eat the food. It's spicy. It's enjoyable. And it's entertaining. Actually, like
is,
I
man.
said,
It is.
there was a degree of entertainment that made me enjoy that particular engagement, bro.
Right when I came out, spoke to my dad first, then Hijab was calling me, so I picked up the phone. All I hear is, literally, that's what I heard.
But can I be honest with you? Can I be honest? I was actually nervous on your behalf.
Yeah, I know. He gets nervous on behalf of other
I
people.
actually sometimes when people do debates,
Yeah.
and I know they're doing it, like when Daniel done it, when Jake done it,
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you
you
done
were
it, I
nervous,
get
yeah.
nervous the day before, bro, because I'm not in control of anything. I'm thinking what is he gonna say and this and that, and and then right before I was getting really nervous. Then unbelievable, fantastic,
Alhamdulillah, man.
fantastic. Well done, man.
Jazakumullah
And this is the first
khairan.
of many.
Inshallah, man.
You've leveled up now.
Definitely,
I think to the next level. And what is fantastic is that I saw some comments in your video. One of them was like, "We didn't know he had this ability."
Yeah, I mean, but because this is the thing, like, people won't know what you've got. This is like a
Even
live
you
lesson
didn't
well.
know as much, did you?
Until, no, I'll be honest, I knew.
Oh, you knew it. Yeah.
I knew, bro, we debate and stuff like that.
Yeah,
we do
sure,
Naqash
sure.
all the time,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
like and
yeah,
stuff. But like, until you show it. Do you understand? When you show it, then it's like, Sheikh was saying something amazing, yeah.
Sheikh
Once.
Al-Jaili.
Yeah.
Why don't you give him his credit and give him his name?
I don't know if the Sheikh would want to be mentioned.
No, of course it's fine.
Yeah, but yeah, one of the things the Sheikh said once here, which really stuck with me, is about showing. Some people, they show what they're worth through listing their qualifications.
Yeah, like myself.
No, but you've done that.
Sometimes you just
But you've also done that, what I'm about to mention,
Go on,
which
tell
is some people, they show what they're worth through listing qualifications. I've done this. If they hadn't listed their qualification, you'd think this guy is an idiot.
Yeah.
But some people, they show you their qualification.
Aha.
And that's different, because when you show people that you're capable, you're etc., that's a different level of, in Arabic they say ليس الخبر كالمعاينة. Hearing something is not like seeing it. But
we all saw it, akhi. We all saw it, and we want to see more of it. And the people are gonna, I'm sure, underneath in the comment section, they're gonna say, Musa, we trust in your ability, and believe me, it's one of the better
Hijab
ones.
was a key part of this, as the hadith goes, those who don't like.
But no, it was you. Look, I mean, it was you. I was just nothing. But I was gonna say that really and truly, if you think about the amount of interviews that come out, I think your one was one of the better ones, actually. Especially with those two guys, I would say it's one of the best ones, actually. With those two guys, it's one of the best ones. In general, I think it's one of the better ones.
Alhamdulillah.
And therefore, I think now you're on the A team.
Inshallah.
I think so. And we want to see more and more of it, because this is it's a malaka. It's something you need to keep practicing and keep doing.
It's a skill, as you said, it's an art.
It's brilliant, fantastic.
Bro.
Thank you so much.
Jazakallah khair, bro. Thank you so much. Inshallah. We'll see you guys soon. Assalamu alaikum.